Here, I'd definitely like you to be in your notebook, writing along as we practice this problem 91. Even if you've already done it, let's write along. So the first letter A and B are kind of just our like term expressions. So we've got like terms of anything with a root 2 would be a like term. So 5 root 2 and negative 2 root 2 are like terms. So I can just add the coefficients. 5 and negative 2 would add to 3 root 2 plus the other like term in this one would be the root 7s. 3 root 7 and 4 root 7 would just be a 7 root 7. So once we have our radicals simplified all the way down, we can just combine like terms. Similar here in B, we have a cube root of 2 and a cube root of 2, and those are, again, like terms. So 4 minus 7 would be a negative 3 root 2. Common mistake would be losing the cube when we add things. And then we have the 5 root 2, and the 1 root 2 would add to 6 root 2. I don't think there should be any problem with A and B as far as like terms. Now, if we do a simple review in C and D, I think we'll kind of check off our mastery on this property. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the square root of 20. To simplify that, we want to see, we can either do a factor tree, or I would think by the pre-calc level we want to be looking for numbers like 4, 9, 16, 25, maybe even 36 that we can divide by. Can I divide 20 by any of these numbers? And the answer is yes. I can do 4 times 5. That's still 20. And then again, 45. Any of these numbers? Probably the 9. So that would be 9 times 5. Then I'll show this step on this one, but not on the next one. Anytime we have square roots, we can break it up to square root of 4 times square root of 5. The square root of 4 is 2 root 5. And then over here, we've got square root of 9 times the square root of 5. We'll end up with 3 root 5. Then we can combine those like terms into 5 root 5. So with that instruction, I'd like you to pause the video and maybe try D for sure. In D, let's start with 3 root 12. I can divide that one by 4. 3, 4 times 3. 32, I can get the 16. 27, that's going to be 9 times 3. And 8 is 4 times 2. There we go. So now we can start simplifying. The 3 times, okay, so I'll show this one. 3 times this right here would be 2 root 3. So that's going to give me a 6 root 3. The next one is just 4 root 2. 3 root 3, and then 2 times 2 root 2. So let's kind of get those down. Minus 4 root 2 plus 3 root 3 and 4 root 2. So our like terms are 6 root 3 plus 3 root 3, 9 root 3, and then negative 4 root 2 minus 4 root 2 is actually a 0. So that's our final answer there. So in this problem, I'm going to erase over here, and I want you just to see how we're doing. Can you do something like the square root of, well, let's say 48 plus 3 times the square root of 18? Let's make that a 12. So 48 is going to be 16 times 3 plus 3 times 4 times 3. So we've got 4 root 3 plus 6 root 3, which should be 10 root 3. There we go. Radical simplifying expressions mastered.